This will be a brief discussion on holding entries, specifically using the AIM method. For further reference, please review the following documents. For this example, we will assume it is a standard day with no wind. Our holding pattern is right-hand turns with 1-minute legs. Enter the holding pattern based on your heading plus or minus 5 degrees relative to the 3 entry sectors depicted. Here we can see the runway down in the center with terrain off to the right, which is why our holding pattern is off here to the left. The holding pattern is depicted by the white oval with the holding fix depicted as the purple diamond. The other flight paths you see are the different entry methods. The first one we'll talk about is the direct entry, or Sector C. If we look down at our HSI, we can see that the inbound course for the holding pattern is in the same general direction that we are headed. You are within the direct sector if you are up to 110 degrees to the outside of the inbound course, out to 70 degrees inside of the inbound course, which looks something like this. Once you've determined that you are in a direct sector, you'll proceed inbound to the holding fix. Once you reach the holding fix, you will turn directly outbound for the holding pattern. The next one we'll discuss is the parallel entry, or Sector A. As you can see, the holding inbound course is pointed more or less behind us, and our heading is towards the non-holding side. This sector goes out to 70 degrees to the inside of the course, up to course centerline. If you're anywhere between the center line, you can just decide which one you want to do. So in this case, we are going to proceed to the holding fix and then turn to a heading to parallel the holding course outbound for 1 minute. You will then turn towards the holding side to proceed inbound. We'll pause right here so you can see that you must turn more than 180 degrees in order to capture the inbound course. As you proceed inbound, you will hit the holding fix and then proceed outbound in the holding pattern as normal. The final entry method is the teardrop entry. For teardrop, we can see that the inbound course is also more or less directly behind us. However, our heading is pointed towards the holding side. The teardrop sector extends from the inbound course out to 70 degrees. As we proceed to the holding fix, we will turn outbound to a heading for a 30-degree teardrop entry for the appropriate time or distance. We will then turn towards the CDI to intercept the inbound holding course. This concludes our brief lesson. If you have any further questions or clarity on different techniques, please talk to an instructor.